I can attempt to.
Want to play a little Hearthstone, gay chicken? I'm game.
Meanwhile, in the green room,
loaded phrase.
God damn it.
I regret nothing that we have said and done.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. I still remember like one of the APAC casts when like we were all up at like until 7 a.m. and we were just like completely loopy by like 3 a.m. and all of us just spam saying over and over, "That's me all right," for like 4 hours from that fucking Hearthstone video. I don't know if you all remember it, the "That's me all right," and
Yeah,
just saying it
I
so
do.
much that Dan left the room. He wouldn't put up with it anymore. It's like me, TJ, Admirable, and like Sottle and Raven. Just, "That's me all right." Oh, that was good.
You drove him insane.
Yeah, he
That's
just got up
great.
and he just left. He just looked upset and he just left.
Amazing.
Yep. I feel like that's most stories I tell about that era.
That you annoyed them to the extent that they had to physically leave your
not
presence?
them, not them. Yeah.
Hmm.
Which one?
Oh, you know.
I'm live.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who gives a shit?
I'm live. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. What's the Don't Cinco into DeMaio? It's like the 5-second video. Do you remember that?
No. What?
I mean, that's a great phrase, though,
I'm liking it,
which
hold
we
on.
should just enter common parlance. Don't Cinco my de Mayo.
It's a
or whatever.
5-second video. Oh, sorry, it's 8 seconds, but you can just pull it up in the chat.
I'm fixing a couple things, because apparently tags are set to mythic rating, which I am not doing that right now.
I don't know. This Hydra seems mythic difficulty to me. Purple fire breath. I don't know. That sounds like some weird prefix bullshit to me.
Listen, we already have an underground race of lava-dwelling humanoids that are killing dragons, and I'm about to... I'm like, sus.
Sorry, is that a thing from WoW? From
It
the
is.
latest expansion of WoW? Okay.
It is, yeah. I was just laughing about that. I'm like, this feels oddly familiar and topical.
What? The law? Trevor, what are you talking about?
Wait, have you never seen Video Game High School?
Doesn't sound like an anime.
Oh, I mean, it kind of is, just live action anime.
Oh, it kind of is. Okay. Yeah. Is he actually an actor?
I think they were all like real professional actors in that thing. It was like, how to describe it? I saw it on YouTube, so it was like a YouTube movie, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, these guys, all they
Is
did
it about
was,
esports?
No.
I mean, kinda. It was like 10 years ago.
I mean,
That was back when
esports
we
was
just
10
played
years
it.
ago.
No,
Oh, I know.
esports did not exist until Hearthstone esports. Before that, it was just competitive
Wow,
gaming.
Rob. Wow.
Yeah, back when
I
we said
believe
we
it's
spelled
not-
it E-dash
That's what the
sports with the
government-
It's
capital
not
S.
esports
like 20
unless
years
it's staged in the esports region of Irvine.
Yeah, sorry.
Otherwise, it's just digital athletics.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like it
it used
any
to
more
be
than you do, but
cybersports,
that's the
actually.
rules.
Oh my god, cyber sports. Please, only if we want to put it in front of the
It's
Olympic
cyber
Council.
It would only be called cybersports if it was developed in the 80s.
Or I thought, or like in like an AOL chat room, I thought we were talking about a different kind of cyber.
Whoa.
That was kind of the branding issue.
I've seen Tron. There was competitive video gaming in the 80s.
There was
Don't
also
tell me-
cybering in Tron, too.
Wait, not that kind of cybering.
No, the only thing in Tron was the grid. I remember this movie, and he got in. That's all I know about that movie.
He got downloaded to the grid, but he also got busy with that
No.
program. Do you not remember that? There was a smooch at the very least.
the
That's
Big
something.
The Big Lebowski starts that movie by saying the grid, and then some other words, and then I got in.
Wait, are we talking
all I
about
remember from
are we
Tron.
talking about the new Tron or the OG Tron?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not old enough to have seen the old Tron.
Jesus fucking Christ, Rob.
What? I'm sorry. I'm only 36.
It's not even a 10-year difference, man. It's not even a 10-year difference. Go watch the fucking movie. Disney Plus exists. You have no excuse not to see the original Tron.
The second I turn 40, knowledge of the original Tron will just be downloaded into my brain, and we can have the conversation.
If only that. There's so many things. So many things.
Want to talk about the Love Boat next, Gramps?
Actually, what I want to talk about is I play D&D on Tuesday nights with a bunch of old heads that are all my age or older. And one of them, like, actually two of them are professors, but one of them was a professor and talking about, like, the kids in his class, and he made a reference to 88 miles per hour, like the DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh no,
nobody in his class got it.
Oh no!
Can you fucking imagine? Can you fucking imagine?
That the kids have not seen Back to the Future, and
it just feels like one of those things that just keeps coming back. Like it's the kind of movie that your parents show you. How
even
the fuck
though
did
it's
none of
in
them
the
get
title, does not imply that it has generational longevity.
Yeah, I would
it does though.
Back to the Future is longer than a TikTok, so nobody sees it.
We are the future. Right
fucking
now,
hate the future.
We
so
don't
stupid.
have hoverboards. I'm sorry.
Maybe will the future be now?
No, actually, you could just go to ChatGPT and ask for the plot of Back to the Future and not watch it. You don't even have to watch TikTok anymore.
Oh, that is an upside. I can just ChatGPT TikTok instead.
Yeah,
Christina, can you just incinerate us with a Hydra already?
Yeah, I
please?
can. Yeah, I
This
can. Well, I'm
conversation
arming.
is-
I'm literally arming it as we speak. Like,
Thank you.
This whole
Like,
conversation is a war crime.
Just put all of us out of our misery
just
right now.
yeah, we've clearly the thrill of creation and imagination has left everyone. You are only on this earth to produce something for someone else. Please find happiness in your own personal exploits. Thank you.
I now ask an AI to produce those things for me.
No! You cannot find happiness in AI. It only tells you of things that already exist, and happiness only exists within yourself.
Yeah, but you can ask an AI to make you like really hard to find fetish porn,
Don't give me a what the fuck. That's wise fucking words from your DM. You better fucking write that down.
Did you like write that?
I will run it. I'll iterate it through GPT.
Did you also write that on the toilet, Christina?
No. Not this time. If I put that in my autobiography. By the way, most of Christina's most interesting and witty quips have been written on the shitter.
Yeah.
Well, there's something about the process that just loosens up the neurons, you know? At the same time that you're loosening up your bowels.
Proof that you don't run D&D every single week from the shitter. Like we don't have any verification, so
I actually kind of already sort of assumed that you did, so
I have a really soundproof bathroom.
Yeah, if we were like a grunt, we'll know.
Man, my
I do
noise
that a
gating's
lot.
so good, I could probably get away with that and no one would know. This mic is ridiculous.
Yeah, or it wouldn't be good enough, and we would hear the whole thing, and then we would all make a pact together to not tell you that we heard it, but we would pretend we didn't.
So wait, is the game now?
I mean, either way, I get to do what I want, right?
No, but
Wait,
either
wait,
way,
so-
we get to hear everything that goes on in the back.
The game now is to try to see what you can get away with a hot mic while playing D&D. Got it.
You know,
saucy.
in other
It's a tube of slime, guys. It's not what you think.
God damn it. I can only think of so many really bad decisions. Can we please just play D&D so we can stop this?
Can you stop punching a tub of mayo for 5 minutes so we can start the game?
Sorry, I gotta soften this mayo.
I'm churning butter. What the fuck do you think I'm doing right now?
This mayo is too damn firm!
This butter ain't gonna churn itself. Squeak.
Sorry, I'm running on an elliptical. That's why I'm out of breath.
Can you at least put your microphone like slightly further away from your mouth?
No, I want you to hear.
It's just HD coming out of both ear cups. Ugh.
Oh my god, we're gonna get all the sponsorships we had are now gone. If we,
I apologize. I apologize for what we do to your viewership, Christina.
It's you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Live your best life.
This is fine.
Everybody in game? Rainflix Drion Bonsai. Yes.
Yep. I am underfoot of the anemic leg dragon.
I'm in game, but I don't have like a combat.
Yeah,
I just
it's on
see
the
us.
loading screen.
I see our dudes.
Your loading
Yeah,
screen
because we're on the loading screen. We actually haven't started the game yet.
Rion lied then.
We
He said he was already
always-
under a dragon.
No, that's where he left off.
Do you see the icon? I am on my back. It's
I see no dragon. I just see you on your back waiting.
Oh,
I don't want Trevor. If you ever tell me anything about being on my back waiting again, you're dead. You're done.
Oh no.
You're done.
Wow.
let's get it
Sounds like an
on.
exciting end.
I sure hope this doesn't awaken anything. Okay, let's go.
Fucking. All right, furry, calm down. Calm down.
Someone somewhere, as we speak, is working on fan art of Dreon lying on his back, hugging his knees. I just want you to be aware of that.
This is
Nobody
a
is
YIF-free
working on
zone.
that.
Nobody.
YIF.
Nobody
It's
is
already
working on
happening, and
that.
don't be a bigot. You know, like just people
no,
trying to
that make
live
you a
their.
bigot?
They can live their lives way far away from this general location. This is a
Like, no,
YIF-free
actually, like,
zone.
legitimately, if people are out there making fan out of our characters, that's a positive thing. We take those. Those are wins. However,
I would prefer
nobody
the-
is doing that.
I would prefer the genitalia to be on a separate layer. So you can have the good version and then the bad version. This is how all artists
so
do
to be
it.
clear,
Which
if
one
you
is the
pixelate-
actual good version, though?
Just
If you
pixelate it out.
subscribe, if you subscribe to the Arctis Patreon level 2, you get that version.
If you subscribe to Patreon level 3, you get the good version.
Yeah, you get,
I believe they call it the spice. You get
The spice. Ah, yes.
yeah, you get the dedicated member version.
Is that like, whoa, like what kind of member are we talking about there? Is this like the cinnamon challenge?
That's the
joke.
member tier. Woohoo! All right. Well, apparently it's Arctis Ascended Spicing Day.
This is the Arctis After Dark episode.
God, we have unleashed just our feral inner goblin
Yeah.
upon the D&D session. I
No,
appreciate
that's
it.
Monday.
Well, we're degenerating. Weird.
Stop encroaching on the Kamos brand. They have a very particular brand.
He's dropping it in here. It's like, it's the culture. It's spreading.
You brought it
That's
with
why
you.
Dreon had to leave Kamos. He didn't fit the brand, guys.
Whoa. That's no I left comma.
All right, taking a sip. Woo.
Dreon was all smiles with the Furminator. That was the highlight.
That ball of hair is probably still there. Previously, on Arctis Ascended, the group has acquired a brand new mercenary known as Dreon Stormbrace. Hired by Eris Lunesti, Dreon has been sent to protect our lovely Rain Silversong and make sure she returns to Maginox safely in order to tie the knot with a certain Lunesti royal. As the Council of Maginox is going through their own stresses currently, the Ascended crew are working on finding and putting together, finding the Lunesti Moonblade, the last item you all need in order to unlock the door to the Great Ice Library. The Moonblade contains a singular pigment, something used to paint a planar portal that will allow you access to the library. And now that you've collected most of the pigments, the Moonblade remains. Excuse me. But, as you thought the Moonblade was in the hands of Victoria Vicatus, it is now in the hands of a certain mercurial lord of Aurelia, the realm of eternal light. And this fairy lord, Lord Mercurius, is a powerful fae that holds spectacular balls in order to keep himself entertained. However, you are...
Lex could have spectacular balls if he wanted to. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, are we
He
just
doesn't-
not saying anything about this? Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
spectacular balls! Actually, I had a lot of, insinuations on Monday, and everyone was being so good. There were so many D's and nuts jokes, people could have taken. The door was wide open. I even, paused afterwards for, it's a freebie. Nothing. Anyway,
Well, that's a freebie.
I'll allow it. One of the problems with Lord Mercurius is that, well, you don't know where these balls are being held. I'm pausing. I'm pausing. I'm waiting.
I mean, there's really only one place, right?
We all knew where these were written.
Sorry. As everyone, I will grow up for about
It's not about
5 minutes.
it's not about how spectacular the balls are or where they're held. It's how you get in there.
Thank you. But it is how we get in there that is going to be the problem. As no one knows where Lord Mercurius is holding these galas, and where the Moonblade may be. One thing Catherine Ravensblood has told you is that one connection the old were-ravens used to have to Lord Mercurius was through the ancient Arborians. The were-ravens used to work alongside the Arborians as messengers and spies. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat's a little... as their messengers and spies. But as the Arborians disappeared from the face of Arctis with the incursion of the Slow, the were-ravens suffered a terrible fate, and Catherine thought that you could all get some information about the fairy courts of Auralia and Lord Mercurius from these secret keepers of the Arborians. But what was normally potentially a good lead turned out to be sour. As you arrived in the Whispering Woodland, you discovered a wood hag who was sequestered in the wood and had made the wild area of Auralia her home. This wood hag had told you that all of the were-ravens that may have known something about Lord Mercurius were dead. And, well, not dead, but turned into harpies, twisted by the Slow's magic and permanently placed in a form between forms, part raven, part human, and only fueled by a desire and a hatred for those that abandoned them in their time of need. The Arborians had either all died or departed Arctis in the wake of the Slow, unable to keep its tainted presence away from Arctis itself. The wood hag had given you a bit of a dream quest to allow Bonsai and the rest of you to unlock some old, ancient memories, and perhaps divine where the harpies may be at this point. And what you had discovered in this dreamlike realm was the great tree known as Sika. And Sika, being Auralia's world tree of light, was currently buried underneath the great boughs of the Auralian arbor, having been outgrown by the other local resident flora as Sika grew sick with the departure of the Arborians. The harpies, the once former were-ravens, had taken it upon themselves to now live within the roots of the old great tree, and have attempted to take Sika's waning power for themselves. But what you had discovered underneath the roots of Sika were not just a band of flavoring diseased harpies, but a terrifying three-headed worm-like, perhaps dragon-like creature in a wet pond underneath the roots. And without much provocation, it turned on the party. The great worm itself seemed to be feeding off of one of the roots of Sika, as it had impaled itself within the Hydra's body. And as the Hydra arose with everyone's, after it sensed everyone's presence, the root ripped free and allowed the Hydra to roam about the stinking cavern quickly. So now, You are currently in combat with a terrible worm that has made itself at home in the rot underneath the dying tree of Sika. Before we get started, does anybody have any questions? We were mid-combat last we left off. Bonsai, there was a problem with your token. I had to remove you from the canvas and put you back, but unfortunately I forgot where you were at in the initiative order. Do you remember where you were at last week?
Really bad, but was the problem that Bonsai uncharacteristically ran away?
No, it's when...
Do I get negative RP points?
No, there was a macro revert that changed your avatar, but it locked it in a, like, transparent state, so I had to just...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was, like, last or second to last, something like that.
Okay, I will give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'll put you back second from last when we get back in the scene. Anything... Excuse me. Before we get started, as you were fighting the Zamai, the last thing that you figured out was... After you do a large chunk of damage to the Zamai, you can potentially lop off a head. It has 3 heads, and it does regenerate. Keep this in mind. Grab your snackies, grab your drinkies, and let us return to the roots of Sika, where you seek to clear out any remaining corruption for the dying world tree. It is the mother and father and progenitor of the Arborians of Auralia. One moment, please. My screen! One moment, please. Banger applied. Last we left off, you all are mid-combat with the Zamai, having recently lopped off one of its heads after doing 40 or more damage in a turn, and mind you, that damage cannot be psychic or poison. We're doing 40 damage, will lop off a head, and one is already flopping on the ground. The Zamai also has the ability to regenerate that you figured out. And there are a couple ways for you to stop it. Before we get started, can I have you... Actually, you know what? Let me just link a couple cantrips. I'm going to fill up the combat log real quick. If anybody else wants to link a cantrip, feel free. It might use your reaction, but that's fine.
Game is paused, so...
Oh, game is paused. Wah. Nice. Perfect. Thank you very much.
I don't want to be a bad student, but my screen is all black and I can't find anything, and I don't have the little hot bar along the top with the stuff.
You should refresh.
Refreshing.
You probably got logged out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Yep. If stuff doesn't load, it's usually a log question. Ooh, I think I'm actually experiencing the same thing. Yep. 1 second.
Yeah, I will wait for you to log in before
Yeah,
I
wait
try
for
to.
me. No, you don't have to wait for me. You can log in.
Oh,
by
right,
yourself.
because you don't host. I forgot.
Yeah. It's just on its own server. Why did you... Literally right in the middle of the game. Why do you log me out? It also logged me out, too. I noticed all my assets weren't loading. It's my favorite thing when it does this in the middle of the game.
Right after you finish the recap and we're about to get into things, yeah, the
Right?
timing is impeccable.
Alright, sorry guys. 1 second while I load back in. By the way, I have allowed you to use the soundboard in Discord. Don't make me regret this decision.
That feels just like a huge mistake.
Wait,
if the
soundboard.
yeah, if the reflection crew can be, excuse me, the Combos crew can behave themselves, you guys can be.
This seems unlikely. How do I use this? This is exciting.
The first one that's there is entitled Nuts. Come on, Christina.
Push it. No, go on.
What? Where am I? Where is this? Why do I not see this? I'm really upset. I need this.
You're gonna have to find it yourself. I'm not telling you where the soundboard is.
I was really upset.
All right.
What the fuck?
What is happening?
No.
Can we not have
Not
this
full
anymore?
songs.
Not titled anything like that. Sorry.
Absolutely
I mean, obviously,
not.
as
Don't
a furry,
make me
I can
DMCA.
appreciate. As a furry, I can appreciate songs about the animal that I've become, but like, not right now. Come on.
Bruh.
That was well done. Well done.
Thank you. All right. Banger applied. Yeah, we had a good couple of uses of the soundboard last game. It was pretty great. All right, now that I am going to re-add Bonsai to the initiative order, and we'll put him.
Them.
All right. Sorry. We'll put Bonsai right before Rion. Excellent. Top of the round. Round 3. Flix, you are up. Flix, you are currently, let me just remind you of the battlefield. You're currently 20 feet up in the air. You have severed one of the heads of the Zamai, which is currently flopping on the ground. The Zamai headling will completely respawn in 2d6 rounds, and I believe I rolled an 8, so he's got a little bit of time before he becomes active. The rest of the Zamai has stomped over to Drion and has trampled him, slamming him up against the wall. The rest of the heads chomping away, while Rain and Bonsai retreat to the back of the cave.
We were repositioned to a more tactical location.
Yes, what he said.
So, does anyone have any fucking salt? We have salt? No, it's not enough salt. Can anyone make more salt from a little bit of salt? Rain.
No.
Well, we're fucked then, because we have to keep this thing from growing more heads, and the only way that I know to do that is to put salt on it.
I think also fire damage, you had said?
No, it's not a Hydra.
Drion looks up from underneath one of the legs, clearly trying to push it back. What the fucking Grace heads?
If Flix is correct, the fire will stop the body of the Zamai's regeneration, but the heads will create new Zamais after a certain period of time.
Well, I guess we kill them too.
Well, right, but won't they just split and make more Zamais after that? They must have some salt in here somewhere, in case things got out of control. Do you need me, or can I go look for it?
Well, this is a large, terrifying monstrosity in front of us, so I would suggest no.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you, though. Dozens of these things are sprouting up everywhere. Am I technically flanking with Drion? I think we said no.
No, you're 20 feet in the air. And he's also prone. He is not flanking with you.
Like applying pressure.
Where the hell did everybody else go?
We're just around the corner.
Oh, you're hiding. I see.
We're playing around.
I heard it was a tactical repositioning, sir.
Oh, is that what it is?
I mean, if you'd like to be in overlapping breath cones, we can certainly arrange that for you.
Well, I'm here putting my tiny body at risk in order to save Dreon, somebody that I've only barely just met.
Flix, you are concentrating on the harpy spell in the back to keep those two CC'd. You are long-stridered. You can comprehend languages.
That's true, and I'm going to, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna... I don't think it matters if I Booming Blade him, so I'm going to attack him twice, and then I'm going to run away.
Okay.
Hopefully my Vorpal Blade goes Snicker Snack. Which begs the question, why do I not have a Vorpal Blade?
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
It sounds like the kind of thing that I should have. I'm just pointing that out.
That's an interesting discussion. Let's put a pin in that.
No, I don't like pins. The
Let's
pin
think
is,
about this
offline.
offline. Could you please just stab him?
I'm working on it. I have to target him first, which is why that's not fucking working like it never works. All right. Hey. Hi. Schmick.
That'll hit.
Or like Zorch. And I do not get sneak attack damage, actually.
That is correct. Dreon
Because
is too close.
Dreon is next to it.
Yep. One of
Actually,
the very
technically-
few times you will not get
Actually,
it.
technically, he's in melee contact, right? So I do get
He's
it.
still a threat, even though he's on
He's
the
a
ground.
threat,
He's not
yeah.
stunned.
Okay,
you
so I still get it
sneak
then.
attack.
So let me roll this damage. Boop. And then... Whoa. And then... is it... I always forget which one it is. It's other formula for the fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 11.
Alright, that's Snicker. And here's Snack. Which is a miss. Oh, alright. Alright, Dreon. Hopefully I've distracted it. I have to go now. Good luck.
So that's,
5, 10,
let's see,
15,
16, 20, 27? Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just below. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
If you'd like
Oh,
to cross
can
the
you-
chasm, just ping where you need to go.
Yeah, I think I can get here. Let me
Okay.
triple check.
Yeah, feel free and check. There are just walls over the chasm, so you don't fall in.
Yeah.
For the non-flyers. Right there?
Please. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. There you go. Zip, as Flix flies over the chasm that has that goes down incredibly far, Flix. You're not quite sure where it ends.
It should be alright, as long as I don't magically lose my ability to fly and plummet endlessly into the abyssal depths. Oh, I know something about this motherfucker.
What would you like to know?
I have no idea. Just surprise me.
Okay. The Zamai can take one legendary action per head.
Does that include disembodied heads?
No, current heads on its body.
Oh, how many heads is that?
2.
Because I cut one off. Oh.
It had 3.
Oh, as we decapitate it, it loses some of its special powers. So chopping off heads is good as long as we're prepared to kill the little heads. Oh, are the little heads tameable?
I don't know. You should try
not-
to ride one.
Can I keep a head? I think I'll keep a head.
There's no way this could go wrong.
Flix, does that end your round?
Reluctantly, yes.
Next up, there is a harpy in the back. This harpy is slowed. Okay. A harpy will move half its move, which apparently is not going to be far. 20 feet? Nope. Ugh. The harpy struggles, unfurling its tattered wings and doing a very pathetic flop over to the fire elemental and very slowly tries to attack it.
That's right. There is a fire elemental. I forgot.
Let's see. The harpy lifts its staff. And attempts to bring it down upon the fire elemental. Yerp. That'll miss. It cannot take any other actions as it is slowed. A plague harpy in the back is being charmed by Flix's hypnotic pattern?
Yes.
Same,
Hypnotized fuckers.
same with that plague harpy. Next up, the fire elemental. Rain, what is your command?
I didn't issue any other commands, so it continues to paunch harpies, which is, I think, what it was doing prior.
It was paunching harpies. It will turn around and raise a fiery fist to the harpy. And crit?
We like crits.
Not incredibly impressive, as it hits the harpy for 6 fire damage. Rolled a 1 and a 2 on that crit. But the harpy is still burning and is going to take 1d10 fire damage at the start of their turn, unless they put it out. The fire elemental has 2 touch attacks and is going to do it again. Okay.
I'm glad you're rolling these now for the fire elemental.
Yeah, just get him out of the way. Sorry, guys. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I didn't roll crit for the last one, apparently.
I like
I
when
was gonna say,
Christina when Christina apologizes for 20s, it's like the same energy as like sorry for party rocking, right? Like they're clearly not sorry.
I undid the 6. I'm gonna re-roll that damage 1 second on the first one. There we go.
better.
All right, that's better. The fire elemental swings for 12 and 16. The plague harpy in front of it begins to burn, its greasy feathers smoldering and stinking up the cavern. The plague harpy next to the fire elemental is currently burning and takes 1d10 fire damage. Takes 4 fire damage. And it is also slowed. It will take its 1 attack. And, oh god. Where did Flix go? Oh, he's over there. You know what? That harpy is gonna turn to Flix. And is going to let loose a sorrowful caw. That'll miss. Jesus, with a 20, really, Flix.
Correct. That's right, you fucking feather duster.
The plague harpy will attack again with the claw. The caw. Sorry, Flix. The wave of
slowed,
sonic
so-
energy.
Oh, what is happening?
The harpy.
It's slowed.
Oh, it's slowed. I apologize. No damage. It can only do 1 attack. I took that back.
Needs to slow its caw roll down.
Flix, you
What was that? You were saying something?
momentarily have to cover your ears against the mournful caw of the harpy, but as it's slowed, it's going to take a bit for it to warm up again. Rain, you're up.
Oh shit. We'll do. Step up here.
Zmai, pinning Dreon to the ground, looks at him with 2 serpentine heads, the other one flopping around on the ground to the north.
And we'll go ahead and attack. Oh my gosh. Crit him with wall of text.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That'll miss.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
My god, and there we go. That's classic rain damage rolls. Right, it makes me do that. This is the versatile, yeah.
Woo!
Oh shit.
Okay.
There we go.
An 18 point
fire.
That's big.
And that was action, bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, that was action. We will also Mind Sliver because we can with our bonus action.
Okay.
And this is all psychic damage, so it doesn't apply to the 40, right?
That is correct. It'll do an
Alright.
int save. And
Does
it
not
saves
make
with a
it.
19.
No,
Oh,
it
it
doesn't.
fails with a 19! I'm sorry, I'm used to seeing that number so high and having it actually not work.
And it has -1d4 on its next saving throw.
Alright, Mind Sliver takes effect and the heads that are looking at Dreon momentarily reel.
And I will go ahead and back up 5, 10, 15.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't move yet,
Okay, go for it.
just so I take my swing.
Sure.
Let's see. Second. It will attempt to bite Rain. Disadvantage?
Yep.
And a 20 will miss.
All right.
Its jaws miss you, clamping on air.
Wow, I can get that far. Yeah, we're gonna get back here.
Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. Okay. That looks good.
Play song. All right. We'll insight it real quick.
What would you like to know?
Is there anything else we don't know? Any other abilities or anything?
Let's see. Yes. You've seen its trample. Seen its bite.
Yeah, Adrian saw that one up close.
You've seen the terrible fire breath it can do.
Mm-hmm.
You do know it regenerates. Oh yeah, here's one. They mostly lurk in water, and if he makes his way back to water, he can teleport himself to a natural and similar body of water.
That's right. Yeah, I think we saw that last time, or saw it from Insight last time. Good reminder. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's it.
At the end of Rain's turn, Zmai will take a legendary action and chomp down on Dreon on the ground.
Bruh.
Bruh, with advantage, because you are prone. That will
That'll
hit.
Yeah.
Ow! Dreon, one of the heads, latches onto your body and begins to clamp down. You take 29 piercing damage.
Dreon roars in pain.
The start of its round. Zmai. Zmai has Mind Sliver. Let's see, one moment, please. I'm thinking. 1 second. Why is everyone everywhere? Okay, we'll do this.
As you said, it breathes fire.
He does. The two heads turn to Dreon, who is prone underneath the Zmai. And you see the spark of flame flicker in the two heads and the spark of flame attempting to flicker in the throat of the disembodied head. It inhales. And two heads blast Drion with a gout of flame. Wow, this is actually very large. It's gonna go off the map. Burp.
Jesus.
Oh my god, Drion, are you okay?
I don't think he will be okay.
Might not be.
We will find out as the Zmai will breathe up to 3 60-foot cones of fire, one from each of its heads. Creatures in the cone will take 3d10 fire damage, half on a successful dex save. If the cones overlap, the damage adds together, but each target only makes one save.
Isn't it only 2 heads right now?
There's only 2 heads.
Oh, you're gonna be fine.
They will
fine.
both target Drion here. One moment.
This is technically what you signed up for, though, protecting Rain. So
I know.
good job, Drion.
Yeah, this is it. I'm doing my job well.
Yeah.
I'm a god tier henchman.
When performance reviews come around, man, glowing
Yeah.
reviews.
Yeah.
Meets expectations across the board.
Make me a dex save, Drion. Drion, you fail.
I do.
The 2 heads breathe a massive gout of fire upon you, and Drion is momentarily, completely shrouded from view as he is immersed in flames.
Yeah, you hear Drion yell, "Oh, fuck you!" as he just begins like desperately trying to claw back and fight against the leg that's pinning him down.
Bonsai, you're up.
Cool.
Gonna get rid of that giant giga reticle.
Nah, it's great. So even though we don't really think we have anything left to learn, I'm gonna try to insight just to see what happens. With a 19 roll.
Yeah, what would you like to know?
He likes his Leonin well done.
Yeah, apparently.
Extra crispy
I mean, I
and
feel like
original recipe.
we've learned everything. Is there anything that happens on death?
He is not going to die because he will just regenerate. As long as he has heads remaining, he is not going to die.
Oh, I thought the fire helped. All right, well, that is good to know.
No, that only stops him from regenerating. But he will still be alive. He only dies if his heads are removed.
So Bonsai is actually going to telepathically communicate with Saithias. Like, I know Arctis sent you for a reason. Please, absorb everything that I told you just a minute ago about all the very specific details on how to sneak in here to follow our footsteps, and quietly come to me as quickly as you can. That's going to be the command to Saithias.
Oh.
Hope it doesn't go poorly. And then we're going to get back into the fray.
Okay.
Kind of.
You left Saithias outside,
All the way at
if
the
I
entrance.
remember. All the way at the
Yeah.
entrance.
So he's going to need to kind of like stealthily fly through and try not to make a sound or set off the plants or the other crazy things.
You don't know Saithias that well.
No.
No, you don't.
Okay. All right.
Arctis
Okay.
sent him for a reason, so.
When you say stealthily fly,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he's gonna fly. He's just gonna fly.
Yeah, I think he's got 80 foot of movement, so if he does his bonus or his dash action, that's 160 feet per turn.
He
pretty sure
cannot.
I've
He
seen
doesn't have
this.
full move while stealthed. If he's
point.
stealthing, it's half of that.
He will
I'm pretty
interpret
sure I've
the
seen
request
this
in whatever way makes sense.
This happens in Gnomeregan, right? When the hunter jumps down off the ledge.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a definitely. This is what you call a train in classic EQ terms.
Okay.
That'd be great.
He has been summoned. Does he act after you, Bonsai?
It's not clear, so let me put the text in. So in the second paragraph, it says you control the mount in combat, and that's literally all it says.
You control the mount in combat. Okay, he has his own initiative.
Oh shit.
I'm, for one, excited about what's going to happen.
He is his own creature, so he will have his own initiative.
That'll be fun.
But he will come to you. Do you want him to come to you as quickly as possible or quietly as possible?
Prioritizing not getting seen. If he is seen, then quick.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be on his turn. So for Bonsai's action, I don't have anything that has range really. Is it possible to hold action for a spell?
Can you hold action as spell, Drew? I don't think you can.
You can, but if whatever your trigger is doesn't happen, you still lose the spell. Like
yes, you do
cast the
still lose
spell.
the slot. I was like, there was some weirdness around it.
Yeah.
So if you prep the spell, but your trigger doesn't trigger, the slot is still consumed.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do we know about this headling up here?
It's stunned for some number of rounds.
Yeah, it is stunned for 8 rounds. Currently, the headling, actually, at the top of the round, it will be 7 rounds.
Okay.
Oh, no,
But
I'm
it's
sorry,
not
it'll be
flopping
6
around or
rounds.
anything, right?
He is not active.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't have anything else to do. Bonsai's going to... Actually, no, screw it. We're just going to cast Guidance on myself. Sorry, everybody.
All good,
And that's
man.
the end of Bonsai's turn.
Drion. Before your turn, the Zmai's gonna take a legendary action.
Thought he might.
Yep. And he's gonna be that guy.
Okay.
And he's definitely gonna bite you.
Sick.
He has advantage because you're prone.
Mm-hmm.
Double 8s will still hit.
Gross. Ow.
He chomps down on you tighter for 15 points of piercing damage. Drion, you are up.
Oh, I'm down.
You get up again?
Drion? So what's the deal? Do I have to kind of ride out of his clutches, or am I just like...
You were not technically grappled, so it is only half your move to stand.
Okay, and yeah, if we don't cut off heads, he's not dying, right?
Correct,
That's kind of the
correct.
understanding. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Sick. Okay, so Drion finally manages to push the giant question mark leg off of him. And he stands up. And he remembers how to target.
Remove your prone if you're standing up. You can just right-click it off you.
He targets correctly this time.
Sounds good.
And he's gonna just go for one of the heads. Wait, what was the deal with fire? The fire stops his body from regenerating? Is that
Yeah,
an
it
action?
only stops his body from regenerating.
Okay. So basically, sorry, just make sure I understand above board. So could use fire to deactivate regeneration from the body, but then the heads, the ones even still attached to him, they would regenerate.
So the way the Zamai will work is the headlings, the stumps must be rubbed with salt in order to not regenerate. The Zamai, in order to kill the body, you must chop off all 3 of the heads, and in order to do that, you have to do 40 damage in a round.
We
If
do
you don't
have a
do enough-
lovely bottomless crevasse near us to knock the heads into, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know that Drion without because Drion already used Action Surge. I don't actually know if he gets to 40 damage per round because he's got Fisher Price gear.
You have 3 attacks. That's if you average what, 12 damage? No, 14 damage. You should get there.
And also, so the Zamai will lose legendary actions as it loses heads. Also, as it loses heads, it will no longer have access to things like the bite attack.
I mean, the loadout is very Fisher Price, but fuck it, let's just give it a go.
Like, imagine also just reducing him to 0 hit points. It at least subdues him while we deal with the heads.
Oh, that'll hit. For 8 slashing, the Zamai is not a puddle.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I actually meant to target his head there, but I guess it's not really like, a good way to do that. Does it matter? Does it basically just, like...
You're not in range of the headling.
No, so sorry, but like I mean one of his other heads. So like it basically, if I do 40 damage to the body, one of his heads is coming off, right?
Correct. You don't have to target a head. You just have to do 40 damage in a round.
And it's in a round, right? So it's between all three
However
attacks. Many of us.
That's
No, I mean like a round, like a person's round or a round of combat?
a single person's
turn.
Oh, in a turn, not a round. Okay.
Yeah, this ain't happening. That's fine. I'm just gonna hit
I
him
believe
again.
in you.
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus ability to... Yeah, I'm gonna use a second wind.
Flix might be the only person who can consistently get there, since most of my damage was psychic, which doesn't apply.
Okay. And Dreon is going to... I assume moving now is not going to attack or provoke an opportunity of attack, right?
It will.
Oh, it's like on the ground, like regenerating, isn't it?
Oh, he's not prone or anything. He's just not dead.
Oh.
He doesn't die. You just stab at his heads enough and they regenerate too quickly.
If I can leave some UI feedback, Miss Designer. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dreon gets up and you can tell he's wobbling. Like he is not having a good time, and like he is not going at this as strategically as he might otherwise. So he kind of launches a few haphazard slashes, growling the whole time. And he stands his ground. Like he yells and he looks a little hardier, and he slinks back into a defensive pose, ready to stand his ground. And that's gonna end his turn.
Okay. You're good. Top of the round. Round 4. Flix, you're up.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Flix starts digging in his bag of tricks. Realizes that he does not have anything to actually pump his damage higher. However, yeah. He sheathes the sword and draws the crossbow. And he casts... actually, I will move a little bit closer. Can you move me...
You can move up to the edge of the rock. The wall's only around the rock.
Oh, on myself? By myself?
Mhm.
I can't. I need you to move me.
Where are you trying to
There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to get within 30 feet of people, so that way when I cast Bless, it, like, flood.
Oh, sure.
Alright, and I will cast Bless out of my Ring of Spell Storing with a... It's a bonus action, or is that a full action?
That's an action.
Yeah, it's a full action.
Shit. Oh, and I can't because it requires concentration. Fuck. Alright, actually, can you return me to my previous position, since that move didn't make any sense in the context of what I was trying to do? Okay, I will, however, use Steady Aim to give myself advantage on this first attack. And we're going to be sharpshootering. Are we sharpshootering? We're not sharpshootering. We're going to sharpshooter. Dragging that onto the hotkey, and it's working. Hey, you know, the world gets a little bit more beautiful every day. right, Zmai. Guessing the 22 hits.
Sure does. Don't have to guess, it's right there. Alright, 16. Hold on just a second, I have to give him a hit point just to make him valid.
All right.
Another 10.
All right. Well, here's hoping that I get lucky. Without that's something to give me advantage. It's a little dicey. Nope. Whip.
Whip, whip.
Ah.
Ooh, Flicks, you're they're depending on you. You're the burst damage guy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm missing bless.
You may have to make your battle a bit more favorable for you, Flicks, in order to land the blows that'll sever the heads from the Zamai. It seems to refuse to die with the smaller hits.
Will someone flank this fucking thing with me?
I'll be
And
there.
Dreon, knock the Zmai headling into the chasm.
Dreon briefly looks over and just shoots you a dark fucking glare.
For Dreon, literally all his fur blackened by two Zamai fire breaths.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, you want to fucking get in here for a little while, team effort?
I charged it. It's not my fault that it ignored me entirely.
Sorry, to be clear, this is above board. Dreon is not talking to you at the moment.
Oh, more insight. Give me a harpy ability. What are these harpies doing around here?
Oh, that's a good thing. You know they do have a ranged psychic attack with their sorrowful caw. However, they...
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I would like to get above solid ground just in case.
Sure.
Oh wait, no, I can't.
It says
move.
you don't have enough...
Yeah, I'm not allowed to move because I used steady aim, so never mind.
Yep. They also have the ability to sing a mournful dirge. I'm not gonna make that save. They can telepathically sing a hymn and project images of sickly and dying loved ones into the minds of a creature it can see within 90 feet. You must make a wisdom save or be disheartened for a minute. You'll have disadvantage on saves against being poisoned or contracting a disease.
I knew it! They do some sort of thing involving disease. I knew it! This place is filthy rain. Where are you? Where is everyone? Except for Dreon. I can see Dreon.
You literally
Right around the
cannot see
corner.
rain. Flix, does that end your round?
I find myself having to take that on faith since I can't actually see any of you.
Stop it, I'm not dirging.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Next up, did the Blood Toll Harpy have to save versus slow last turn, Rain?
Yes, it does.
And is that a wisdom?
I think so.
Double check slow for me, please.
Yeah, it is wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Ooh, that's not great. Let's see if they're... Yep, still slow. Let's give the Blood Toll Harpy a turn. This poor thing. It lifts its staff very slowly and attempts to bring it down upon the fire elemental. It's flanking now, so it might actually hit. It'll hit with the Staff of Withering. Ah! Fire elemental will make a con save and crit save. As the Blood Toll Harpy slowly brings the staff down upon the fire elemental, insects and bugs begin to spill out, trying to cover the elemental. The fire elemental, being made of fire, just burns most of them away, only taking 3 damage. The Harpy is still slow. It will make a wisdom save at the end of its turn. And fail with a 2. The Plague Harpy in the back is charmed by Flix. They both are. The Zmai Headling will become active in 6 rounds. Beep. Bonsai steed. Your fly is 80. The prerogative was quietly. He will begin to fly. He is not trained in stealth.
He was given very specific instructions on how to sneak in before we started combat.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. He won't be lost. He's just got to get to you without being seen. Okay. His stealth check is 13. He's gonna take to the air. And go 40 feet. 40 feet. Next up, the fire elemental Rain. Is it still punch harpy time?
Yep, until Rain tells it to do something else. That's all it does.
That is definitely what he's gonna do. He's gonna...
It can also, I think it has an engulf that it can just walk into somebody's space and also keep punching them and just also deal fire damage. Just FYI.
I mean, or if you're the Pokemon trainer, it's either slam or engulf.
Well, but it's not though.
Oh, it's not? You don't control the fire elemental?
I told it to kill harpies, but I'm just saying. I'm just looking at stat block here.
Okay. It has
it can
options.
it can literally occupy the space of a creature and just do automatic fire damage. That's part of it.
Oh, I gotcha.
While it punches.
Yeah, the fire form. Okay. As the fire elemental enters the harpy's space, the plague harpy will still take increasing fire damage. He will...
Just because fuck those harpies in particular.
Yeah, seriously. And he's gonna make 2 attacks against the harpy. The first one hit. 6 fire damage. Second one, he takes another swing. For 14 fire damage, the smell of burning feathers grows stronger. The plague harpy is currently engulfed in flames and takes 1d10 damage at the start of their turn. They take 2 damage. This harpy is slow, so there's fly speed. Oh my god. He's going to try and leave the fire elemental's area. The fire elemental is going to take attack of opportunity. Hello. Which will hit. Okay. Severely wounded. The harpy finishes up its small amount of move because it is slowed. And it will do 1 claw attack at Flix.
Why?
Ah! God, it hit.
Flix Ilurus did nothing wrong.
Ah! Afflicts the glorious caw echoes through your head for 13 fire damage. Or, excuse me, psychic damage. No fire damage to the head.
Okay, I don't have to make a saving throw or anything. It's just sad
It's just an attack,
bird
yeah.
sounds. Okay.
Yeah. Just a
Sad
ranged
bird
attack. Sad bird sound. Rain, you're up.
I'm gonna start with an insight check
Actually,
here
no,
real
I
quick.
lied. It's not your turn. The spy's gonna bite Dreon real quick.
Okay.
He's gonna take a legendary action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, those will do.
That's wrong. Dreon is not prone. Apologies. Normal attack, not advantage. That'll still hit.
What?
Sir?
Dreon, my guy.
Wow.
You
Okay.
and your Fisher Price gear.
Yeah, we need to
Enough
get
right
you
now.
some armor, my friends.
Yeah, we didn't get to it before we came here. It's fine.
Sus. The Zamai reaches in and a quick bite clamps around Drion's shoulder again.
You actually notice that he's just wearing a cardboard box for armor.
This side up. Rain, you're up.
All right, we're gonna
Wait,
start
are you
with
really just wearing a fucking bandolier, Drion? I couldn't tell under all that fur.
Brian does not respond.
What would you like to know, Rain?
what is it? Dexterity saving throw.
+1.
Okay. Rain is gonna step here. And we're going to disintegrate.
Oh!
And it is minus 1d4 from Rain's Mind Sliver.
Okay. Oh. What, normal save? He fails! Oh, Jesus! Rain, you blorp off ahead for sure.
So how does this work since disintegrate turns him to ash?
That head would not appear. So you zort off the head completely and the head does not spawn.
Okay.
So you have one headling, he has one head connected, one headling on the ground, one head is completely just a non-issue.
Okay.
Great job, Rain. Can you do that again?
As it happens, actually I could. But we are going to... Rain is going to do a little bit further here with bonus action, and we are going to Mind Sliver that fucking harpy.
Wait, if you did another 6 damage, wouldn't that be enough to take off the 2 heads? 40 and 40?
It's my psychic damage doesn't apply. That's why I can't reach 40 damage, because half of my damage is psychic. That's why it has to be flicks.
Int save fails with a 9. That harpy in the back is mind slivered.
And that is action, bonus action. I'm gonna duck back here out of line of sight of the harpy. All right. I got one head. I did my fair share.
I already got one head off. I already did my
it's
fair
still
share. Now I
wiggling
need to
over
do an
there.
I was
unfair
also-
share.
I was gonna take another legendary action after Rain's turn because he had another one left. And since Rain zorted the head off, he only has one. So I actually can't take another legendary.
Hey! Patreon.
Boo!
Sequencing.
Boo for the heroes!
Whoa!
You guys hear the air horn? Just making sure. Okay.
God damn it.
I always appreciate a good that's a lot of nuts. Rain, is that in your round?
Yeah, that's it. What more do you
next up.
want?
What? More! Drion. Oh, poor Drion. The Zamai only has one head left. So he can make one bite attack per head. And a claw attack. Let's see. He will not regenerate because I believe he was hit with fire damage. I'm thinking about regenerating the fire breath. No. Come on, Drion. I just really I want to kill you.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. I only get 2 attacks. I get a bite. Or maybe
You're a fucking idiot, Zmai.
Maybe I will.
You think you can hit things, but you can't because I'm using my fucking awesome bard ability on you that makes it so that you can't do things that are cool. I think. That's how it
expand on
works.
this. Expand on it.
I don't
Let's
think
find
that,
out.
I don't think
I don't-
that fixes a crit, buddy.
I don't know if it works. We're
You
gonna
don't
find out.
uncrit, but it can unhit. Critically miss.
Uncrit my heart.
Say love me again.
I'm trying to be good
Uncrit
here.
these
Wait.
hard- Huh?
God,
Grave
where's my
Cleric.
Okay, it's an active ability. It's cut in words. As a reaction, when a creature that's not immune to being charmed that you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Uh-huh.
So it subtracts the number from the creature's roll. If I'm subtracting from the roll, then it's not a crit.
That's not how that works.
Let's
It's still a natural 20 on the die.
20's
Yeah.
still
Oh,
crit.
right.
It
Yeah,
would just
and
decide
the-
if you hit or miss.
Yeah, and the
If
best
it
I can
hits,
do
it's
is
still gonna hit
minus
really hard.
6, which is not going to be enough.
Yeah,
Mother F.
that is correct.
Yeah, the thing you're thinking of is the Grave Cleric ability where you can just straight up make it.
Yeah,
a
Flix
crit.
thinks
Or
he's a
luck.
grave
You can
cleric.
use luck to do
He's
the
gonna
same thing.
take
Yeah,
a
you can
fifth
use luck to do the same.
class, rogue, cleric, bard, warlock.
I might
fairy.
take luck next, though, because luck does all the things that I want my freaking bard abilities to do. All right, well, I tried to help.
Appreciate it.
And I still talked a bunch of shit on the stupid one-headed snake. You thought you were cool when you had more heads, but you're not. You're one head now. Like the rest of us. You're ordinary. Stop biting my friend. Or at least my good acquaintance.
The 2 stumps of the Zamai thrashing about, squirting green blood everywhere. The remaining head is very keen on making you its dinner. Drian, you live through the hit as it crunches down on your shoulder even harder. It starts to shake you back and forth like a rag doll.
Through this, Drian grabs the head and just begins fucking pushing it back, basically borderline screaming, trying to remove it from his shoulder.
With only 1 head left, it can only make 1 bite attack, and it's finishing up the round by scratching back at Drian as he attempts to push away the Zamai. He teeters on the brink of unconsciousness.
7.
Oh, 7 will solidly hit Drian.
Hold on. Drian's gonna use parry.
Okay.
It didn't prompt me. I don't know. So I guess I'm just gonna manually roll a superiority die, but it's just to reduce the amount of damage I take. I think my superiority die is a D10. Yeah, I think it's a D10.
Let me, unkill this cat.
Well, he might be getting killed again.
It's fine.
The 9 lives of Drian Stormbrace.
Did my die just get eaten? It rolled and then disappeared.
It's a
7.
7.
I see it in the chat.
Okay, so it would reduce the damage I took by 7.
So he
Did it
takes
also have plus something else.
No, it's just a superiority die. So it was like 14 minus 7, so he should be at he was at 9, and so he's gonna take 7, so he should be at 2, I think.
He's up!
Your dex
He's up!
modifier, if that is anything.
plus your dex modifier?
Yeah, if it's parry from the maneuver.
Well, then he's at 3!
Okay.
And you're not prone.
So as the claw comes in, Drian drops his hold on this Zmay's head and quickly reaches for his spear and like manages to alter the trajectory of the claw, even though it still slashes across his chest.
The Vamai, frustrated at this squirming meal, wishes for this combat to end. Bonsai, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, we can't do 40 damage. Bonsai, seeing Drian not in great shape, is going to step forward. Can I occupy this space temporarily?
The one that Zamai is occupying? No.
No. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is gonna reach out and just grab Drian's tail and give a little lay on hands.
All the indignities.
That's gonna give you. It should be 25 HP. It's the rest of the pool that Bonsai has. You gotta do it manually though. It
Yeah.
doesn't give you a prompt for it.
Drian, Bonsai lays their hands upon you. You gain 25 hit points. That is the rest of Bonsai's lay on hands pool.
Do we lose him?
Drian?
All right, so add 25, or is there like, is this going to do it automatically?
No,
it's
you
not
have to do it.
automatic.
You have to do it
Okay.
yourself. It doesn't track.
Sorry. I don't really have much in the way of bonus actions, so we're going to insight the headling.
Drian, are you gonna heal or?
I thought I just did. It just didn't add it. Hold on. What is that? I forgot. Is it just double click on him or? Okay, there it is. Never mind. Got it.
There we
Okay.
go. Okay.
I'm trying to insight the Zamai. It's forcing me to click the guidance plus 1d4. Isn't there an option to not do that?
You should be able to roll without the guidance.
Yeah.
It's not letting, like, there's no other option. Say no.
I don't know. You can roll it and keep your guidance, but just do a minus 1d4.
Okay, it should just be 25, not the 28.
That's fine. What would you like to know?
So when this timer finishes, what can you tell us about what it'll turn into?
Sure. So you're gonna insight the headling instead?
Oh, yeah,
That's-
yeah, that was definitely targeting the headling.
Oh yeah. So the regeneration of the headling is a little bit different. So they're gonna regain 10 hit points at the start of their turn. That is not gonna function if they took acid or fire damage. If it starts its turn with 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate, it dies. So the heads function differently than the body.
Cool. Yeah, Bonsai is going to use the rest of their turn to communicate that to the group. And then going to step back to try and give Flicks flanking bonus. And that is the end of Bonsai's turn.
It's important to rub the potential stumps of the Zamai with salt in order to prevent future Zamai.
Or just kill the heads with fire or acid.
Or
it
kill
sounds like.
them with fire or acid, yeah.
Okay. So to make sure I was understanding that correctly.
Yeah, there's a couple options there. Drian, you're up. The Zamai is breathing down your neck.
Yeah, I think Drion's just gonna fucking blindly go for it again. I don't know. It's a tall order. Like, he basically has to crit, but it's just gonna go in.
That'll hit. 11 slashing. 1 sec.
Get him back in here.
I have to bring him back up.
I ain't done with him.
Oh,
Where's
second
the
little hit.
job?
Woo. Another 10. Okay. He's coming back. Blech.
No, he's not coming back.
Oh, so close. You guys need bless, I swear.
If only there was somebody in our party who could do that. Oh no, we're in Borealis.
I think this is also the last bless that Akashma could ever give us through Flix's ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wow, yeah, I should save that shit.
bless.
Okay, Drion takes a 5-foot step back and throws a net on this mate.
Oh, not through the wall.
Okay.
He burned a hole through the wall.
It looked like I could get back there in my defense. Alright, so it is a martial ranged attack.
The net will not. Wait. Before you roll, the net doesn't work. It's a larger, smaller creature. This mine is huge. He's huge!
You know, he's huge. Okay, never mind.
You have a net and it's tiny.
You're gonna need a bigger net.
Alright. You're just gonna roll a fucking claw attack on the way out because he's pissed. He's gonna fucking miss. Drian kind of staggers. Like, he hits him with the glaive the first couple times, and they're like just kind of glancing shallow blows. And then he misses with the third one, and then he kind of falls backwards. And like as he does, he just lashes out with one of his claws, and he like steadies himself up against the wall, just breathing really heavily, covered in burnt, bloodied fur.
The Zmai eagerly
Sounds
breathes
fair.
down your neck. Top of the round, round 5. Flicks, you're up.
Shit, there's a fucking harpy in my way.
Flicks, are you still concentrating on the keeping the harpies in the back?
I am. Yep.
Keeping
We have 5
concentration
more.
back?
Yeah, we have 5 more rounds of that. All right, how to do this? All right, fine. Flicks zips in. Can you place me here?
Yes, sir. Near.
Rain,
Yeah, you're
could you
flanking.
ask your fire elemental to burn this harpy to cinders? She keeps making sad little bird noises at me, and she's in my way.
I think it is presently working on that, actually, Flix. That is what it's been told to do.
Oh, well, splendid. Faster.
The harpy wetly caws and croons in your direction.
All right, now, I want everyone to watch as I sever this thing's fucking spine with my tiny crossbow bolt. It's physics defying. I'm a goddamned genius.
Flicks, you
Alright,
take
is everyone-
aim at the remaining head.
Is everyone ready?
I really hope you don't fail to do exactly what you just said to do. That would be really
Oh.
embarrassing.
Definitely going to fail.
We're distracting it, Flix. Go for it.
Ooh,
No!
that'll miss with advantage.
What? Look, it's squirming. Look, it's still trying to eat Dreon. It's not my fault.
The remaining neck and a splatter of blood knocks your bolt out of the way. The second one hits. For 18 damage, but the Zmai persists.
Oh, I
good.
need it to be alive so I can do sneak attack damage.
It is alive.
Sneak attack!
You might have to target it again.
Oh, I have to retarget it. And sneak attack! Alright.
Another 10. Ah!
Right.
I deleted him.
Alright, you filthy worm-ridden son of a bitch! Ha ha! And get fucked!
Okay.
Yeah, so Flix just flies in and like hammers this thing's spine with his magical bolts to go foom foom and shatter its spine, severing the head from the body.
So we got 28 plus 16? 36? Wait,
Wait,
no.
what?
Sorry, 28 plus 16. Sorry. I'm literally stupid.
44?
Yeah.
Party far.
For a
Flix.
second there.
I'm just very dumb. I was like adding something else in my head, I guess. Flix, what you do is you sever the head neatly from the body.
Flix like lands on the body and strikes a dashing pose and says, "I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Rain, thank you."
And it wasn't embarrassing at all. Congratulations.
It's usually not embarrassing. Usually.
Zmai Headling goes rolling onto the ground. Zmai Headling will start regenerating once it becomes active. He is not active until it's 2D. What is that? Sorry, I have to double check. 2D6 rounds. He has 4 rounds.
He's a speedy fucker.
But
So-
honestly, could someone please throw those into the chasm since we don't have a fucking bucket of salt to throw them in?
No, Flix, we just burn them.
No, it doesn't work, right?
No, it does. You just burn them. If they can't regenerate, then they die.
Yes, if you can't regenerate, they die. Salt, fire. There was one other thing.
I thought it was salt only.
Acid,
oh,
yeah.
well, I have fire. We can make that
So
happen.
you discovered the salt. Bonsai's insight discovered the fire and acid.
That is correct.
Got it.
With a pained roar, the last head goes flying off the body of the Zmai, rolling at Bonsai's feet. The other one is still stunned and not active, for another 5 rounds soon. But the Zamai itself is no more. The stumps of its body quiver and unleash a gout of green blood upon Drian just one more time before it shivers and falls still. Rain, you see that the eyes of the Zamai headling are currently locked on Bonsai, as it is still very aware of your presence. We will keep initiative order, as we still have some harpies to deal with. And the headlings are still quite dangerous, even though for a little bit, some of them are inert. I'm just going to make a quick mark that this guy has 4 rounds to go before he is active. Flicks. Now that the body of the Zamai lies at your feet, and the fire preventing the stumps from regenerating, there are still some headlings rolling about. What do you do?
No, I still have a turn. I thought my turn was over.
I mean, it's probably over, but any last quips you want to add?
Well, that's no way to get ahead. I don't know. I have got nothing. Nothing.
Okay, that was embarrassing, Flix.
It's not embarrassing. It was just... Look, you have to take pride in your failures.
What college did you go to?
I didn't go... Look, I don't study. Things just happen. That's what it's like to be a fae. I'm sorry that your dreary little lives are full of drudgery, but you didn't study either. You sprouted.
I don't know if it's awkward to bring up. Drian actually has a degree from a community college.
I mean, Flick's probably attended community college and then dropped out.
Drian definitely went to Feronia Tech. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You have an associate's in IT security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually going to be like the pivot if adventuring didn't work out.
Yeah.
Flicks.
Could you help these fuckers head to that cliff?
Flicks. You sense an itching in the back of your head as a blood harpy finds presence there. You sense it's trying to see what you most desire. Flicks, make me a wisdom save. As you fail, Flicks, on the ground underneath your feet, the stumps of the Zamai begin to ooze not blood, but coins and gold, glittering gems. Clearly this magical creature was stuffed full of resonant shards. Tons of them! In order to give you power. Flicks, you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Probably a Vorpal blade in there too.
Flicks, you begin finding elven
Vorpal crossbow bolts!
Elven boots of stealth and Vorpal blades begin pouring out.
A cloak that works just like elven boots, like I've always wanted.
Flicks, Drian, you just see Flicks go to the ground.
Flicks collapses to the ground and says, "It's just a fucking wondrous item. It's not too much to ask for," as he claws through the blood.
The harpy is slow and can't do anything else. Flicks, you are paralyzed. Those 2 harpies in the back are still charmed. The Zamai headling was at 6, and now he's at 5. Bonsai, your steed, has flown up in the air, and we'll see if they avoid the bone collectors flying around. They're gonna take a long way around. There are actually a danger here.
It's so out of character.
I mean, we can go directly over them, but you put the emphasis on not being seen. He's gonna go slightly that way. Next up, the fire elemental.
Fire elemental smash.
He's gonna turn on the harpy that just affected the mind of Flicks. and is going to smother them in flame. The Blood Toll Harpy goes up in flames and is going to take fire damage on the start of its turn until it dies or is put out by something friendly. In the meantime, Fire Elemental swings a fist and hits the harpy, and more greasy feathers begin to smolder. That'll miss. Next up, the Plague Harpy, has still burning at the start of their round. Going to take 6 fire damage. Is currently mind slivered and slowed. We're gonna see if that Blood Toll Harpy real quick. Ever is going to get out of this slow. Probably not. What's the slow DC, Rain?
It's Rain's save DC, which that does not hit.
That forever slowed.
Rain's spell DC is 20 right now.
All right. Let's see. A harpy that sees Drion and Bonsai begins to lift its head and utter a very mournful sound as the body of the Zmai rise on the ground under it. It seems to be mourning the loss of this great worm and is beginning to emit a terrible dirge.
Oh, is this sad bird sounds?
Sad bird sounds.
All right, let's see. Is it this? Or is it...
Yeah, it'll be that one.
Actually, I prefer...
I appreciate that these sirens' attacks are like literally music makes you lose control. Like I'm actually just over here listening to Missy Elliott on the side.
Drion, make me a wisdom save.
You also have +5 from Bonsai.
Yep. Oh, that is in there. Drion, you succeed with a 25 as the Plague Harpy attempts to assault you psychically. Bonsai bolsters your defenses, and the dirge does not bother you as the Harpy mourns the loss of the terrible worm.
Oh, I'm just out of range of Bonsai's aura, aren't I?
It's only 10 feet, so you're way out of range.
Yeah.
Rain, you're up.
Okay.
Do I lose concentration? I guess you don't lose concentration when you're paralyzed. Bizarre.
No, stun would break your concentration. Paralyzed does not. This harpy. We'll go right here. And we will attack it. Well, actually, no, we'll attack it.
Okay. The Plague Harpy is mind slivered. The 19 will hit.
And we'll attack it again. Oh, actually, well, I'll go ahead and roll this out. I didn't do Green Flame Blade, though, so I'll do that in a second.
Okay.
I'll just put it there so it only targets the Harpy.
It seems good.
This is the main target, so this is the versatile, which is back asswards.
Rain, as the flame jumps to the Harpy. The Harpy that is already on fire is entirely incinerated by your green flame blade. What do you do?
Ray just comes around the corner, like vaults over whatever thinks he's doing. He's just sitting there slack-jawed, I assume, and just dispatches the harpy with like a couple quick strikes.
Yeah, right. There's so much. What are you doing? There's so much loot here.
What are you doing, Flix?
Flix is literally covered in blood.
Ray
Green
doesn't
blood.
hear that at
I'm
all.
really sad, and I just want some loot.
And all that just comes out is like,
No, but it's just like loot here. I was just gonna get it, and then I couldn't move, and I'm just so sad.
And then bonus action, we're gonna Mind Sliver the next harpy over.
It'll int save? Ugh. Fail? With a 10?
Dope. I think that's all of Rain's. Oh no, it's not. I have 5 more feet, so I will zip back here out of line of sight.
Very good. The Zmai Headling on the bottom. He was at...
4.
Roll up. It was either 4 or 3, I just want to be sure. That one was 5. That one was 4, so he is now at 3. Bonsai, you're up.
Cool. Zabonsa is just gonna say out loud to the group. So what are we supposed to do with these things as they pick up the headling?
Burn it.
I have nothing to burn with.
And put it next to the other one.
The cliff,
Yeah.
just
Bonsai is going to pick it up and try to carry it to here.
Okay.
oh, but save one because I'm lonely.
Oh, where do you put it?
Next to the other one or on top of the other one, if that's an option.
You can do next to.
Okay. And Bonsai will follow that.
That means that Rain can Green Flame Blade them both.
I still can't see anything. Are there any more harpies out there? I can't see.
There's one
by
inside the fire elemental. 2 that are being charmed by Flix.
Outside of Bonsai's range. Yeah, we're just gonna step forward. Flix, what's going on here? Oh no.
Loot and inexplicable sadness. I really just want to listen to a lot of Bauhaus and smoke some clove cigarettes.
Oh, we don't have that here. We're gonna get out of here first. Saithias, hurry up. Just come as quickly as you can. And that's gonna be the end of Bonsai's turn.
I don't feel as though you're appropriately acknowledging my ennui.
Dreon. As Flix plays in the puddle of blood that the Zmai has left behind, the other 2 seem to be gathering the heads and also placing them in the puddles of blood.
It's not gross, it's romantic.
Are any of the heads still on the ground?
2 of them are.
Okay. Dreon takes a minute and kind of shakes his head and walks it off, and within a few seconds, like, worse for wear, looks pretty much exactly all like he did before, just kind of all business. He brings out the dragon wing shortbow. Okay, and he is going to fire a arrow at it.
Okay, you have advantage.
Oh, hold on, let me... Okay, yeah, it's fine. Just gonna roll damage.
Alright, your arrow sticks solidly in the side of the head. Punk.
Yeah, and so it's supposed to be fire, right? Because he used it to light the brazier to summon the fire elemental.
The brazier?
What's it? Is it brazier?
It is Brazier
Is a bra.
for boobas.
So if we're doing some bra burning here,
yeah. Get them titties out.
get them titties out, fire
You see
elemental.
the pair of these things next to each other, and him like titty.
Titty? Can I have some titty?
Okay, so sorry. The brazier he lit earlier.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
I forget.
But yes, that fire elemental is friendly. It is from Rain's Brazier of Summoning Fire Elementals.
I think what he's saying is the bow is saying it does psychic damage, but it's supposed to do fire damage because it's not set, because it can do... Yeah, so...
Yeah.
So that's the idea. Like,
Zmai.
Rain needed fire to activate the brazier, summon the elemental, which Dreon did with the bow. So the working theory here is that like Dreon is like setting this head on fire.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You... Hold on, it was 1d6. You do notice that the fire does not take to the Zamai's head very well, even though it does stop and cauterize the green ooze that is flowing from the stump.
So does Dreon know if it is or is still not regenerating?
It is no longer regenerating.
Okay. Yeah, and Dreon's gonna fire on the other head on the ground.
Double threes will miss.
Here he's gonna attack again.
That'll hit.
Okay, 11 fire damage.
Hey. 1 second. Okay. Now, while the Zamai is slightly resistant, oops, I almost healed Bonsai. Wait, is Bonsai on the headling? Stop! I cannot click.
Bonsai shouldn't be on the headling. It should be off north of Flix.
Where is he? Okay, there we go. It was like, what in carnation? Even though the fire does cauterize the stump of the headling, the scales itself are still slightly resistant to fire. Dreon, what else are you doing with your round?
Dreon is going to chug a potion.
The heads flail about on the ground, chomping endlessly.
All right, and Dreon looks at Rain after chugging down the potion.
You targeted
You targeted the Zamai and you fed him the potion. So
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So he definitely feels a lot better. Thank you.
Fuck. What a dick. Okay. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Dreon looks up at Rain. So what's the plan now?
Well, we finish killing these heads and kill that harpy.
Dreon nods. That's gonna end his turn.
But mind you, they will. They have stopped regenerating, but they will still activate after their rounds. So they will start biting, but they're not going to start sprouting tiny legs and so on.
We take that. That's a W where I'm from.
Top of the round, round 6. Flix, you're up.
I'm no longer paralyzed, right?
Let me double check with the harpy. Harpy says, end of your next turn.
I thought that already happened last round. Okay, that's fine.
No, she hit you with it after you had taken your turn. So.
Yep. Flix, you are paralyzed. Yep, I am sure.
Are you seriously not
Because she goes
seeing all of this?
next. Boop.
These things were fucking pinatas. What are you doing still fighting when you could be collecting
We could let the other ones grow back, and then we could just farm them.
Who
That's
are you
such
talking to, Bonsai?
That's such a good idea.
Oh, Flix is talking in my head, so I figured I'd talk back to him.
Oh, all I hear is a bunch of slurring and moaning.
Yeah, that's the normal Flix speech.
What? What are you? I'm very articulate, you son of a switch.
Damn.
A switch stick. Do you get it? You're like a branch.
Your mother was a fern.
Your mother was used to beat impudent children.
As the harpy stands in the fire of the fire elemental, it takes 1d10 fire damage. It takes 1 fire damage. And it begins to screech, a high-pitched noise that echoes throughout the cavern. and it begins to slowly turn into a strange, luring song. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet of the harpy that can hear the song must succeed on a DC 14 wisdom save. I need that from, literally everybody over here. Make me wisdom saves.
Wow.
It's charm, so Rain is immune, and everybody has advantage on the saving throw because everybody's within range of Rain's thing.
Alright, DC 14 from everybody.
Everybody also has +5 if they're close to Bonsai.
Drion succeeds.
I feel like we're like pretty thought immune in this group.
Flicks.
I have to save again. Oh, it's a different thing.
You get advantage, Flix, because you're next to Rain.
And then, are you serious? What did I roll?
Womp womp.
Not good.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm paralyzed anyway. I can't be lured.
You are no longer paralyzed. Your turn ended, so because you're at the top of the round, and then I skipped your turn. But then you immediately got charmed.
Cool. Actually, I love it. All right, so what am I doing?
Well, currently you're getting Giga CC'd by the harpy. As you heard her luring song, you are incapacitated, and you ignore the songs of all the other harpies. If you're more than 5 feet away from her, you must move towards her on your turn, by the most direct route, and you must try and get within 5 feet of her. It does not avoid attacks of opportunity, but if you move into like you fly, so you're just gonna float over to her.
Here's a question.
Is it this one or is it a different one?
It's the one in the fire elemental.
The only active one still.
Yep.
It was my understanding that Flix had a girlfriend. Why is he so hard up?
Because this harpy do be screeching, though.
Damn.
Did I
That
call you a
harpy do
feather
be
duster?
banging.
You're more like one of those little fetish things. I'm on my way.
You just hear the keening as it's in the fire elemental, roasting softly.
Roasting me softly with
With
his
his
song.
song.
Roasting
I
me
actually assume it's more
softly.
just like MGMT's like electric field comes on and Flix just stops thinking.
Flix, you are no longer paralyzed, but you are incapacitated. Oh wait, you're charmed. Never mind. That has everything on there. That is correct.
Yeah, it's great. So I fly into the fire elemental, right?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
you
You
okay.
have to wait on your
This
turn.
happened after your turn. You just stood in the Marlboro, like, AoE. You have all the status effects.
The headling becomes active in... I believe he was at 6. He will be 5. Let me just double check. My god, mana flow, please.
I know. The problem.
He's the higher one, so he was 5, so now he's 4. Bonsai Steed.
He was told to come as quickly as possible now.
He is trying. He's coming as quickly as possible now.
Yeah, Bonsai changed the order.
Okay, he will double move. Double move is that way. 1 second. Stuff happening off screen. His stealth check was 13. Okay. Fire elemental continues burning the harpy that is inside of it. 1 second. There's just stuff happening outside.
You know, I really think we've got getting this all under control, guys. Well done. Everything seems to be going our way. Well, maybe not Flix's way, but our way.
Maybe not Drion's way. Your way.
Wait, the feather dusters are getting all burny. This is not to my advantage.
Oh, it missed. Oh, why did I roll
I need
damage?
to
Game is
get
frozen.
up on it, as it were.
Rain, you're up.
Gonna
Okie dokie.
hump that feather duster.
Whoa!
How can wait 5? Can I insight check the? It was my head.
Sure.
Nope. Okay.
No. It stares you down. You feel unnerved.
My nerves, they are und. We are going to attack it while it is still stunned. Oof.
Ooh, that'll miss. So will that.
Really?
The heads have a thicker plate of armor than the rest of the body, the neck being surprisingly soft, and your blade just ricochets off it. Ping, ping.
Well. And we are going to blink the harpy again.
Okay. The harpy will make an int save. Succeed with a 20.
Minus 1d4. Because it was already my sliver.
No! Okay, minus 1d4.
Get fucked.
An 18. I get fucked. All right. I'll take the 8 psychic damage. 1 second. Whee!
And Rain's gonna step back here where they started from. That's it.
All right. This is my headling. Was on 3. Now it's on 2. There's shenanigans happening. 1 second.
It's incredible that Saithias found some way to fuck us from the grave. It's great.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Really dead?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? What, have you been paying attention at all?
I mean, is Saithias, did you call your mount?
The Gnomeregan reference.
Okay,
Where have you
look,
been?
I missed that part,
AFK?
and I was not AFK, and but I missed that Bonsai called their fucking mount after we snuck past an entire cave's worth of monsters.
It's been happening every round.
I missed
And
it.
it's been like
It's
watching a
literally
slow
EverQuest.
motion
We're going to
train wreck,
fucking die
and it's
because
so
of this.
Exciting.
You literally trained the zone on us. Congratulations.
No, it's great. It's gonna be fine. It's fine.
I need to like go back and watch the stream for how they like possibly are in range of Bonsai. Bonsai should be going 140 feet a turn.
I mean, that's irrelevant. Like, they still see...
That's untrue because your starting prerogative was go without being seen. So he was going at half speed, double move. So it would just
and
be
trying-
normal move. But
and
until
trying to
Sai
sneak.
said, "Come as quickly as you can," that changed everything, and that just requires a perception check to be seen.
But also, there's a choke point, and they're all sitting right outside of the cave entrance. So if that happened to be just the turn, that like
And the giant flying cat is not invisible.
Damn it! All right.
Why would you call your mount?
no, it's great. It's great. You're charmed, Flick. Shh, quiet.
Oh, I've had my fair share of hijinks.
Go touch your chicken breast over
Well, I will when it's my turn. If she survives.
there. She seems hardy right now. She's just roasting on an open fire, and she don't give a fuck.
Bonsai, you're up.
Rain, can you have the fire elemental come and burn these things? I don't have any way to do it myself. And
Well, they're already burned.
Oh.
Dreon took care of that. We just need to kill them.
Oh, well, burn them faster, I guess.
Or kill them faster.
Where's the harpy? Oh, there's the harpy. Okay. Bonsai
Just
steps
for the
forward.
record, that was definitely a Saithias line right there.
Kind of. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you were like, oh yeah, you guys just do the work.
You're right.
I'm
I'll do
just
better.
saying.
Yeah, Bonsai
Let's kill
steps
the
forward
harpy.
and is going to whip through the fire elemental and try to hit this harpy.
Okay. You have reach?
I've reached. Is this flanking?
No.
No.
No, no, no. That'll
We did
hit.
it.
No.
No, no, no.
They'd be preposterous.
I think this is the right damage. Divine Smite? No. Is that right? Yeah.
Slashing, psychic, radiant. All right. 17. A very solid hit on the still slowed blood toll harpy.
And then we're gonna do it again.
As you whip through the fire elemental, he's like, whoo, ha, whoo.
This demon tongue is great for fire.
The game is like, oh my god, too many types of damage.
You'll never get away from it.
He's just punching it with an infinity gauntlet.
And that's gonna be Bonsai's turn.
Very good. Next up, shenanigans. Since you are not in range, I'm actually not going to show you abilities. Second. Dreon, you're up.
All right. Dreon is going to. Okay, so the heads are not snapping, right? They're just like on the ground right now, or are they snapping?
They are not active. They are not biting, so they will not damage you. They do not provoke attacks of opportunity. They are considered stunned until they are active.
Got it. Dreon walks up, grabs the first head, and throws it off the cliff.
Okay. Wait one second.
Thank you.
Alright, just need 1 second.
Like, it's just full on yeeted.
Just yeet. Which one?
The one in front of him. Immediately in front of him.
Okay. Dreon, you pick up the head in your hands, the eyes roll to look at you, and the teeth begin to try and chomp, but they are not strong enough, but it knows what is coming. Yeet!
Alright, and Dreon's gonna walk forward and do the exact same thing.
Oh shit, because they can't regenerate now. That's clever. Yeah, fuck them.
I'm a tactical fighter.
Yeet!
Alright, so are you counting those as like my actions, or can I still move forward?
Oh, that's definitely your action. I mean, you still have move if you have move
Yeah.
from
Just making sure. Yeah.
where you were.
And then Dreon begins advancing towards the Blood Harpy and Fire Elemental.
Sounds good.
And that's gonna end his turn.
My pinatas!
Flix, you're up.
Oh, come here, you Kentucky Fried Cupcake.
The
I'm going to wear
harpies-
you like a codpiece.
The harpy's luring song beckons you forward, literally into the fire, Flix.
I don't like horny flicks.
I am enjoying Horny Flick.
1 moment, Flix.
Horny flicks makes me uncomfortable.
Flix, you take 9 fire damage from entering the fire elemental space.
Cool.
You are considered burning for the duration of while you are in the fire elemental space. It is your passion of love for the blood toll harpy.
Obviously. My loins are on fire. This is unusual.
Flix, you cannot harm this target.
Well, I'm here. Let's snuggle. That's what I came for, so give it.
The harpy seems very interested in what you have to offer, Flix.
Obviously, look at me.
Flix, is there anything that you are planning on doing with your turn? You cannot attack the harpy.
Let me think. Do I have anything cool in my inventory that I can do stuff with? I can't harm the harpy. I do, however, need to make a concentration check. Did that happen automatically when I took damage?
It does.
Oh, it just doesn't show it unless it fails?
No, it should show it if the damage is there. That is.
I don't see a concentration roll.
It's fine for now.
I'm going to try to, I'm gonna try to enchant the harpy, actually, with my awesomeness.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna be very persuasive and alluring at the harpy. Well, I'm here, you called for me, and I've arrived, and I'm literally on fire for you.
Flix, make me a wisdom save.
Sure. Oh my god, saves. I'm near bonsai. Do I get bonsai's bonus?
Yeah, it should happen automatically. Just
Yeah, it's already built in. Flix, because you took damage from the fire elemental, you had a chance to save against the harpy's luring song, and the heat actually snaps you out of the charm. You can attack this turn.
You
I had to
fucking
reread it.
feather duster! Yeah, he zips to the other side of the thing and starts trying to fill it with crossbow bolts. I'm very into consent! I am not considered to be flanking with the fire elemental, right?
No.
And bonsai's not close enough to be flanking that.
Nope.
Lame. All right. Well, whatever. Flix is very angry.
Ooh,
Hey.
that'll hit.
There is, however, a friendly ally in range, so she takes sneak attack damage too.
Okay, another 8.
Let's talk about the appropriate way. Oh. All right.
The bolt fires off into the distance.
To make friends. It's not with sad bird noises. What has been happening for the last several minutes? Where am I? Why are we here? This is stupid. All right, that's my turn.
All right, next up, a harpy. At the pesky thing that she lured with her song, Flick, she turns on you. She is still slowed, struggling from rain spell? Yeah, that's still on her. All right. She will try and bite at Flix with gangrenous teeth. And
Flix
that'll
dodges
miss.
nimbly out of the way. Oh, now you want to get nibbly.
harpy is slowed and can only do a part of her action. That plague harpy is charmed. That plague harpy is also charmed. The headling is currently falling down a pit. Bonsai's steed is trying to get to Bonsai as quickly as possible. I'm sorry?
No, I'm just baffled that he hasn't made it here already. So I'm just reiterating 160 feet.
That map outside was huge.
Very big.
I really appreciate that, like, we've gone so far into the meta that now Trevor can be disappointed by other Trevor character.
Oh,
That's
I'm
kind
so
of incredible.
disappointed right now.
It's not just us anymore. Trevor can get in on this.
The steed is going to keep moving. It will take 3 attacks of opportunity. Speed is 80. 80 times 2 is 160. Double moving. So, that's 90. It's 120. $150. $160. Okay. Sorry, I had to like make sure that was. He's trucking. He's going as fast as he can. The fire elemental is going to keep hitting that blood toll harpy. As it is still inside of him and still burning. The first attack will miss. Okay. The fire elemental swings and misses. Rain, you're up. The headlings are currently careening down a darkened pit. What do you do?
Well, can we get... Don't love where I would have to get to do anything there. So, we are going to Ray of Frost. And Mind Sliver.
Okay. Harpy will do an int save. Fail with an 18. And is
Minus
mind
1d4.
slivered again. Oh, I have to see if that harpy is no longer slowed, but I actually don't think it's ever going to not be slowed with a
Oh,
wisdom
actually,
save.
yeah, that's a good point, actually. You should check it slow with the 1d4, not the... Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Okay. We respect that. I think that is... actually, we'll insight check the harpy across the way.
What would you like to know?
These are... let's get just a hit point bar on like the first one, because I think we already learned a bunch about the plague harpy because we fought one over here.
You want a hit point bar on which harpy?
The ones across the way, the
plague harpies?
the charmed ones. Yeah,
Okay.
the charmed boys.
1 moment. There you go. Rain, does that end your round?
That's it.
Next up, things are happening. Double. Okay. shenanigans. 1 second. Things are happening from deep within the caves. Bonsai, you're up.
All right, we're gonna open with some whips.
That'll hit.
Somehow.
Oh my god. The harpy struggles, still burning within the fire elemental's grasp.
It is so slow. It's like whipping fish in a barrel.
20 will hit.
We're gonna add some divine smite to this.
Ooh. That's a lot of
Not
smite.
impressive.
21 damage.
Yeah, and I low rolled everything else. And that is Bonsai's turn. Not so good here. Saithias, where are you? Are you in trouble?
Not so good. You just did like 39 damage. That's not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't flashy enough.
Pretty good turn.
Next up, there are things outside the cave. One moment.
It's like best case scenario for us is like Saithias just never shows up, right? Like Saithias just gets let.
Dreon,
Whatever.
you're up.
I would be sad.
Okay. Is it possible for Dreon to be? I don't know if it's possible for Dreon to actually like be near this harpy without like just being on a cliff. I don't.
You can hit it from here.
Okay.
That's 10 foot for you.
Yeah, I also gave you that bow. You could shoot bows and arrows at it.
Well, yeah. I guess the question is whether or not I felt I could safely melee. Yeah. The animations have crashed, and I can't target. So okay. Oh, now it's reloading.
Dreon! How did you do that?
How did I do what? I'm not even in the game.
Oh, you teleported into the pit. You have so much to live for.
Well, this is how
Real
Dreon
man
knew it
with
would
his
end. Dreon heard that Saithias was coming and just tossed himself into the pit. This is what's best. Hold on, I'm loading back in.
Not a problem.
Just think, guys, this is just one fight in this giant fucking miserable cavern.
Hey, at least it's not a giant house filled with a bunch of snooty drow.
You know what? I'll give you that. This would be my preference. At least here there's weird vine things, which will probably try to knock me up or do some other kind of weird body horror shit, so, you know. That's
I
better.
do love me some body horror.
Oh, Christine, I'd picked up on that. All right, I'm back in. Okay,
What are we doing?
we're gonna swing with our Fisher Price glaive.
Does it make squeaky noises when you use it? Again with the squeaky shoes.
It actually just makes the noise that like fuck the little toys you spin around and it like lands on the cow and it goes moo.
That'll hit. For 9 slashing. You arc your glaive around the fire elemental. You land a couple solid hits on the harpy. It's oop, but that will miss.
I did it wrong. Yeah.
No.
That's fine. So we'll just say two of them hit. And he's gonna use his bonus attack.
The harpy is weak, feathers burning. That'll miss.
Yep. And then Dreon's gonna take a 10-foot step back. And that is gonna end his turn.
Next up, Flakes. You are no longer charmed. A harpy on the precipice of death sits in the radius of the fire elemental. You are currently charming 2 of the harpies in the back.
Yes. We have, what, 3 more rounds of that? 4? What turn is it?
It's round 8.
Okay, we have 2 more rounds. There's only about 20 more seconds before those harpies across the way wake up, so we best be prepared for that.
Don't worry, Saithias will be here to help.
Yeah, Flix draws his longsword and... Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean Saithias will be here to help? What do you mean Saithias will be here to help?
He should be here any moment. I'm surprised he's not here already.
Wait, who's Saithias?
His fucking flying tiger.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Wait, you called
He's
it?
going to bring everything with him, he says, slashing the harpy in the face.
No,
everything.
Right, he's supposed to be coming stealthily.
I'm sorry, did they really name him Saithias?
Yes.
It was what he said his name was.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's weird. Why did
What?
0 damage? Oh, because I killed
As
the...
you killed it? As you
the
stabbed the
harpy.
dead horse. Why aren't you dying? Flix, the harpy, was on the precipice of death and you granted it a merciful escape. What do?
I kick it in the fucking head.
In the fire.
No, I just repeatedly kick it in the head. That's what you get for seducing me, feather duster. Kick, 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 kick.
The only thing that's left is a greasy smear on the bottom of your boot.
So disappointing. They were pinatas full of loot, and then they weren't, and the harpies fucking horrible. I'm lucky I didn't catch an awful disease. There's pulsing viscera everywhere, and now the entire fucking cave is going to come and kill us because you called for your kitty friend.
Oh, don't worry, Flix. You might still have caught a disease. You are kind of covered in a lot of blood.
Oh, you raise a valid point. As soon as I can, I'm going to prestidigitate myself clean.
Very good.
All right, well, we should try to plan for their arrival, right? Set up some sort of ambush? Do we have any spells that we can use?
We could try getting across first.
Well, they can fly, can't they?
I don't know. I don't know what's coming.
Well, there's a lot of harpies in the rest of the cavern, I assure you of that.
Oh,
Hey, Saithias!
Bonsai. Saithias is here.
You know what? I'm going to hide.
Sai
We're still in
lands
combat, buddy.
gracefully. Yeah, we're still in combat.
Yeah, I can move and dash, so that's what I'm doing. I'm by
It's
this little
it's
crack
not-
that I found
wait.
over here.
It wasn't your turn. If Bonsai is here, then it's not your turn anymore.
Oh, I hadn't finished my turn. I was still talking shit. All right,
Oh,
that's
that was
fine.
a lot of
wondering where I
exposition,
was.
but okay. Because there was a lot
No,
of...
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll move back.
Okay.
Yeah, I also
We're still in
parked myself
combat.
back to where I
We're
was.
we're not. We're still in combat, so please don't move.
Okay, well, I only took 1 attack, and then stuff started happening.
Yeah. Well, okay. Do you want to move? Just Bonsai
Yeah.
Steed will not be here while you take your move.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, where do we want to face them, Rain?
I suggest we get across.
All right.
Yeah,
So
you said
be
the
it.
things are waking up in 20 seconds. We should take care of them as quickly as we can.
Agreed. All right. So that's 5, 10, 40.
Are we all good to take our movement now, Christina?
No, we're still in combat.
still in combat.
Okay.
It's only Flix's turn.
Yeah. So I move here, and then I already used my action to attack. There's nothing to hide behind over here, right?
No.
All right. Yeah. I guess that's my action.
Bonsai, your steed makes it to you with double move.
Finally.
Sai looks very happy. Sai also tells you that there might be more friends coming.
Oh, he says there's backup coming.
Though-
Unclear if for us or them.
The fire elemental turns to Rain and looks at her questioningly.
Rain gives him an air high five and thank you so much for your help. You can go now.
Wait, why are you dismissing it? Do we need it to fight whatever's coming?
Because I really don't want him to be grouchy and fight us later, Flix.
Is that a possibility?
That's a narrow possibility, yes.
The fire elemental disappears.
You
Rain,
want
you're
to
up.
wear out your welcome with elementals that you summon from their nap times.
Rain, make me a perception check. You hear some sort of rustling coming from further in the cave. It's very hard to tell what it is or how far away is it or how many things there are. But there's something coming.
Further in the cave, you meaning back the way we came
Back
from,
the way you
right?
came. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. Well, I suggest we all get across then. Hang on. Where is the do silly measurements?
There is an invisible wall pretty much everywhere except for across the stump here. Just to prevent you from falling to your death.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just measuring.
So
'cause
just,
I'm going to...
yeah, just FYI.
Yeah, Rain's gonna move to here, and they're going to Starlight Step. Is it gonna do the thing? No, it doesn't do the thing. Can you move me here?
Sure, here, we'll do it fancy. I'll make Rain disappear. Ah! I'll move her. And I'll make her
shit.
reappear. Ugh. Fake Starlight Step.
Fake.
Rain, you disappear in a moat of stardust and reappear next to Flix.
Okay, that was... Hang on, actually, let me remeasure that since measurements are all fucky now. Yeah, okay, so we have 5 more feet. We'll move here. Do we want to kill these hoppies, or what?
Well, they're going to wake up in, well, not very long from now, so we should certainly do something about them.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off, actually. Nope, that'll be Rain's turn.
Okay. From further on in the cave. Flap, flap, flap.
Do you really not have
Flap,
any
flap, flap.
big explodey type of spells that we can use on them when they all appear?
No?
Drion,
sort of what wizards did.
You hear from around the corner the flapping of wings and some of the buzzards that you saw that were sitting outside of the cave are flapping in, hitting the sides of the cave walls and knocking stones loose. As their body parts flap and swing everywhere, the eye swings on a hollow neck around the corner and spies you, Drion, and it gives a loud spotting the players.
Drion grumbles under his breath. This would have never happened in Faringia.
Which pod exactly?
I mean, there's a history lesson here. We'll get into it later.
Okay.
Here's a history lesson. All right, we're gonna do some double move.
And no, Flix, I don't have anything explodey. It hasn't really been required before. We had a Koshima.
Right, but we obviously don't have a Koshaba now, so now you're the explodey one.
Can we pan over to a shot of Akashima right now, and it's just him in the onsen with a beer and sunglasses? Oh no, he's so safe here. I'm doing such good job.
Bonsai, you're up. The flapping of wings can be heard from the southwestern corridor.
Oh no, Saithias, what did you bring? well, fine. Let's see how we work together. Bonsai's going to use half their movement to mount Saithias.
Okay.
Somehow. We're going to just pretend that happened.
See if I select both of you. I'm trying not to select Drion. I right click and say mount. Oh, mount bonsai on the bonsai. Mount bonsai onto bonsai steed. Oh, I'm having a hard time saying it's okay. Mount. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't think it works still.
Yeah, the mounting's still busted. Damn it.
All good. I can move them around together. And then Bonsai is basically going to just like settle in, get comfy, and is going to hold their action for if any hostile creature is within whipping range, they're going to whip. And
Okay.
that is the end of Bonsai's turn.
Let's see if clearing the flags. Yes. Okay, clearing the flags actually did it. Okay, there we go.
Cool. And basically at this point, Bonsai is like mind melded with the steed, so they're in full control, even though they're on different turns.
Okay, very good. The sounds of dry wings flapping precedes the arrival of the bone collectors down the corridor. As this one lands on the corpse of the twitching Zamai, peering at Drion with its eyeball mouth. It has used its double move and has no action left. Drion, you're up.
Okay, Drion looks up and sees Bonsai on their mount. He looks across and sees everybody gone. And he just fucking takes off.
Okay, take a couple steps back out of Bonsai's aura. Okay. Drion, you cross the bridge.
He's double moving.
Okay.
I'm guessing because I double moved, I can't prepare an attack.
No.
Okay.
It takes your action.
Drion arrives just really fast over that log, and takes up a defensive stance. And that's gonna end his turn.
Okay. 5. 60. I think you moved too far.
I had 70 feet move with double move.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Are you sure
Double
you don't
checking.
want to be a giant dinosaur, Drion?
I'm absolutely positive.
Okay.
Top of the round, round 9. Flix, you're up. You feel your concentration on this hypnotic pattern spell wavering.
All right, well, we're ready to fight these harpies, right? Do you want me to hold them for another round or release them?
Oh, we've got company coming down the tunnel, so make a choice here.
All right,
And
fuck
hold them
it.
as long as you can.
Well, I'm going to take Drion's advice. I'm going to drop concentration on the hypnotic pattern, and I'm going to hex this harpy.
First thing, drop your own concentration. Right-click your debuff off, please.
Pew.
Okay, your charms will drop off the harpies.
Yes, and I'm going to hex the harpy that's closest to me.
Target it and do your thing.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, we'll hex its wisdom? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then I will zip toward it. Hello! Yes, that's correct. How are you? I've arrived with this. He shows her the Silver Flame Longsword. It's pretty, isn't it? Now I'm going to
Screeches
stab
at
you with it.
And that you do. As promised. You stab into... Okay. 14 plus another 5 from the fire. I'm gonna add that up.
Plus hex damage, which I don't think got automatically applied.
It
It did get automatically applied. Awesome. All right. Now, we've done that once, but, just to be thorough... Yes, to be thorough. Oh, well, I'm going to miss that time. But he reveals his other hand holding the crossbow. I'm still going to shoot you with this. Maybe, if I can get it to populate. I agree with you. It should do things now. All right. Perfect. Indeed. There you are. All right. Now, that was fun. But I'm going to go back to my friends now, all right? You can stay here, and then I'll come back and we'll do this next round.
A low, droning noise begins to be audible in the harpy's throat. That damn swashbucklers. Flix, anything else with your round?
Well, I can already see a health bar. Am I supposed to see that? I did not insight her.
Somebody
I
did.
incited her.
Okay, well, I'll try to insight the other harpy and get a health bar for that one.
Okay, health bar.
Now, don't worry. In a few seconds, I'll be back. So you just stay there, all right? And don't do anything stupid.
The
All
harpy
right.
begins to bubble and croon. Does that end your round, Flix?
It does.
Next up, the hexed harpy is very unhappy with what is occurring here. Thinking. Second. From its nest, it will actually emit a few sorrowful caws in Flix's direction, trying to assault him psychically as Flix stays at range with his crossbow. Okay. Apparently having a terrible day. Harpy is thinking about what it wants to do. It will move this way. Not that far.
Where are you going? I said I was coming back in a few moments.
The other harpy in the nest. Thinking. Apologies. The other harpy in the nest will do the same thing to Flix. Attacking him with 3. What? It's just not. Flix.
Why are you trying to make me sad? I don't understand what's happening here.
The cause you just don't care about sadness. You're a fairy.
Right. I've had quite enough of your sad bird noises. Stop.
Rain, you're up.
Oh.
What?
I'm not.
Bonsai's turn.
Oh, it's your steed's turn. I thought you both went as one?
No, I just can control the steed as the.
Oh, okay. It is your steed's turn.
Yeah. All right. So Saithias finally reunited after long time together. Gets really excited and he sees what the party's doing and wants to help. So Saithias is gonna swoop over everyone's heads. I don't think it's gonna let me move.
Yeah, you can just ping where you want to go.
Right next to the plague harpy in the upper right, the one that's trying to get away.
How far is that?
I can fly 80 feet.
Oh, you want to
Actually,
go
I'm gonna
here?
First. Well, melee distance. Oh no, everything's moving. Yeah. And then as soon as it gets within 10 feet, Bonsai's held action is going to trigger. So that is going to be a double whip attack.
Just checking range. Okay. 70. Okay.
Yep. Sorry. Target. Whip. Attack. Damage. 14 mixed damage.
Okay.
And then whips again. Is still within range. Wow. That hits. Okay.
That will hit.
For another 22 damage. And then Bonsai, the steed actually, is now within range. So it is going to do a claw attack.
Ooh, all right.
Oh,
That'll hit. The harpy dodges out of the way of your steed, Bonsai.
But they do have a multi-attack, so they will try again.
Okay.
And miss again. Oh, it's all right, Saithias. You'll get it next time.
Meow. Sad cat noises.
That was almost cool. And Saithias is gonna spend their bonus action making sad cat noises and looking back at Bonsai, looking for a treat. But that's gonna be the end of their turn.
Rain, you're up.
Okay. That is some shit across the way. Not at all prepared to deal with that. Just yet.
The eyeball buzzards are coming.
Why did it have to be eyeball buzzards?
Okay, yeah, I can't get there. Reina's gonna go right here. And we gonna attack. Advantage from flanking with Saithias, yeah? Since he's his own man, creature, monster.
He is his own man. Yeah, you do have advantage. 24 will hit.
We'll slap some green flame blade into that.
The harpy's thick, greasy feathers provide it some protection from your attacks, except from the flame, and the smell it emits is pungent. Another 18 from the green flame blade. The
We're rolling good on green flame blade tonight.
Yeah, it's rolling
Yo.
super high.
And then we'll do our second attack. Oh shit.
That's a crit. Oh, okay, Rain. What you do is you bring the plague harpy low.
Jeez. I don't know. It's just like a whirl of like orange and purple energy. Like a fucking lightsaber. Just cut it in two.
The harpy slides into two stinking pieces.
And we will Mind Sliver with our bonus action on the other harpy.
Rude, he is still in his bed. Giga fails. Takes 13 from the Mind Sliver.
And I guess I will insight check the turkey coming in down at the bottom. Was a bone collector?
Sure, yeah, inside a turkey. What would you like to know?
It's get an ability.
Sure. You have a bad feeling about these bone collectors, as they can emanate a bad omen. They can place a bad omen on a creature it can see within 20 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 10 Wisdom save or be cursed for a minute. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against the bone collector. Target can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns.
All right. That is the end of Rain's turn.
One of the bone collectors flies into the room. Let's see. As it soars over the crevasse, It flaps a couple times, spying Flix and Drion, as well as Bonsai's steed and everything else in the cave. And it screeches. Let's see if it actually will reach Flix. No, it is 5 feet off. That is unfortunate.
Is it though?
For you.
Well, for it. For me, it's great.
I appreciate the Bane reference, Christina. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, you.
For you. This one will move 60 feet. Oh, wait. Nope, Drion. That's Drion of the past. The bone collectors soar into the room. This one is gonna double move, I think. Yeah, he's gonna go right here. Bonsai, you're up.
Cool. This is awkward. Bonsai is going to hold their action. If any hostile creature comes within 10 feet of them, they will whip it twice. And I guess we'll incite the bone collector.
Let's see it.
With guidance. Seems fun.
What would you like to know about these terrible monstrosities?
I get 2 things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a health bar just for fun. And then, do they have any vulnerabilities? Or, sorry, weakness? Yeah, vulnerabilities, that's right.
No, they are not vulnerable to anything. Let me give you a HP bar. There you go.
Cool. That's the end of Bonsai's turn.
Next up, another bone collector in the cave. Will fly its move. 60 feet. Help, I can't read. Hurling itself across the canyon, it dive bombs towards Flix. Let's see.
No, hello, you seem exceptionally fucking rude. Yes, I see you, eyeball bird. Why is everything bird themed here?
What are these birds doing here?
What are these fucking birds doing here?
Well, it barely misses you. Rion,
right.
You're up.
Okay. Got an idea. Okay, I'm gonna try throwing my net at this.
Okay.
The one over the chasm?
Yeah.
I love that for you and for it.
Oh man.
Why are my options disadvantage or? why am I
Because
getting
of the range on it.
Range. Yeah, it's
if I get closer.
you do.
Yeah, the range on nets is very short, unfortunately.
Okay, let's try this again.
That'll hit as you net the bird.
So it should just fall down now, over the
Yep.
chasm.
We might have to push it off because technically that's over solid ground because it's right next. It's
Verdict?
right next to this this thing.
It is on the ground.
Okay, Drion fucking punts it.
You can choose if you want to make an unarmed strike or an athletics check, but it'll be a relatively easy DC.
Okay.
It's the shove action. We get to see the shove
Oh my
action.
god, it's a shove
He's
action!
doing the shove.
Wait, do I get advantage? Do I get advantage on my athletics check because it's netted?
Yeah, let me look at this.
I don't know how shove fucking works. I've never seen it happen.
Dude, this is fucking crazy. Hold on, I think I have to look up the rules for shove.
You wanted a battle master, you got a battle master.
I am so fucking thrilled.
Well,
Target
restrained
must be
creatures.
no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. Instead of making an attack roll, you make an athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics check. Since it's in a net, I will say this is with disadvantage.
Okay. So is my athletics check with advantage?
Yours would not be, but
No.
its counter would be with disadvantage.
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
It has to counter with disadvantage, so I wouldn't
Okay.
panic just yet. 1 second. I can't believe I had to look up the rules for shove. Hold on. Yeah, you can push it 5 feet. What's gonna be better? Athletics? Yeah. Disadvantage? It fails. It's punted.
You see the net. You see the net ensnare this bone collector who just suddenly looks like wildly confused, and Dreon just fucking steps back, brings the leg in a fucking sweeping arc, and just fucking kicks it.
Hey! Oh!
Rail
Flix,
kill.
Flix laughs delightedly. That is... I mean, I hate nets, but that was delightful.
No time to fucking celebrate. More coming. And Dreon takes a 10-foot step back and holds up his spear.
With Dreon kicking the bird off the cliff, that is where we will end today's session. As the bone collectors are flying into the cavern, led by Bonsai's steed, Bonsai and his steed are reunited, and you are able to take out most of the harpies in the room, as well as the fearsome Zmai. There is still 1 harpy left, cowering at the back of their nest, plus a couple bone collectors, but now, that is where we will end today's session. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, absolutely. It was
Yeah,
great.
Great
That's
combat.
all I wanted out of a battle master, was to just make it look like he's just fucking playing 4D chess.
Dreon just getting half eaten by a Zmai, getting double fire breathed.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do, it's the little things.
Wait, so for the record, are those the Zamai headlings gonna just like land at the bottom and then grow into full Zamais?
Oh no, because you see, 4D chess playing Dreon actually made that not happen.
Yeah, he got rid of their regeneration by burning them.
Isn't
Yeah,
that just
I mean-
temporary?
No, by setting him on fire, like, that's just the end of that.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
So, Dreon may have Fisher Price gear, but he's got like a fucking Ace Hardware big brain.
Love it.
You can find Dreon down at the Home Depot.
Oh my god.
Well, there's still
yeah,
more
that's-
awful cave to get through, but these harpies seem like they're kind of on the tail end of their lifespan. We'll see what else is at the roots of Sika next week. Sounds good?
Yep. Thanks. That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Thanks, Christina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to be back. Missed you guys.
Hell yeah.
That's all.
Good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks, Christina. Thanks,
Welcome.
everybody.
All right. And that is it for Arctis today. Whoa! Thanks for watching. Get caught up on what's going on in Arctis over on YouTube at ArctisDD. All of our VODs are there. They're great. Go watch them. Catch our shorts and funny moments from the episodes over on ArctisDD. On Play Arctis on Twitter and TikTok. Where am I? Where are our channels? And I'm your DM, Zarina. Thanks for watching. And thanks for hanging out in chat. Kibbs, I saw the sub. Thank you for the sub. Etc. Thanks for hanging out, Nukiyashi. Be sleepy, boy. You tucked in? Tuck. Thanks for watching, everybody. Greatly appreciate you being here. And I will see you on Friday for some Arctis Reflection, as that campaign wraps up with their boss battle. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.